Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So as you would have understand from the topic of this video, I'm going to talk about the two colleges here, RV College of Engineering and MS Ramaiah Institute of Technology, right? And there is no specific reason why I'm comparing this college, because these two colleges are all available at similar cutoffs, right? And students wants to take a decision based on the different parameters. And when you are trying to understand how good is quality, there are a lot of good number of factors, like how old and established these colleges are. So in this case, both the colleges are very old and established colleges, MS Ramaiah as well as RV College, and they have at least 50 to 60 years they are there in academics, right? So they have a very strong alumni base. So both of them have equally strong alumni base, and which they have got over spread across the globe, right? In terms of infrastructure, they are equally good, and in terms of other hostel facilities and others, they are very good. The student interactions with the industry and all are actually very good and at par with each other, right? So a lot of questions of these are from the students who want to understand from the placements from the that perspective. So I'm going to compare placements apple to apple for last 3 years. I'm not going to talk about the highest salaries and the number of students who are getting the highest salaries, about 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs and 20 lakhs, because that makes it a full-fledged video, which anyway I'm going to give with the name of the students and what salary he has got and how many companies have visited the campus and how many companies have taken students at which branch, and everything in a detailed videos. This is on a very high level, only based on the pure last 3 years NIRF data. So these are very high level trend which you will check at the time of when the counseling starts, because both of them are very good, and there is no reason why I'm comparing RV with MSRIT. You can compare RV with BMS College of Engineering at a similar cutoff, and people will go for it. And also will depend on which college you select, as how close it is. If you are from Bangalore, you will always want to take because these are similar options, you can take it the college which is near to your place also. So there is absolutely nothing wrong. All good companies are visiting in this college, and right. So let's start only with the placements part of it. Last 3 years NIRF data which they have given, right, based on their placements which have happened, right? So let's start with RV. If you see from the RV College of Engineering perspective, it is a very consistent college, and if this is the last 3 years placement information, right? So placement wise, you see in the 2020 passing batch, there were approximately 1063 students, out of which 848 students got placed, and approximately you can think about 85% placements are happening in RV College, right, for the 20-year passing batch, and the median salary was 8 lakhs, which is quite good. And the next year, if you see 21 passing batch, similar students, 1120 students were eligible, and out of the eligible students, 803. Again, you see placement in the excess of 80 to 85%. In that range placement happens, and the median salary is similar, 7.5 lakhs. And this year, which was the better year, like 22, so in 2022 passing batch, the total number of students who were graduating and eligible for placement were 1062 students, and number of students got placed is 884. Again, it's like a 80 to 85% in that range, and the median salary is 10 lakhs. So you see that there's a gap between around 200 to 250 students which are not part of the place students, because they are going for the higher studies, they are going for the MTech program, they are going for the master's program, or they are going for the MBA programs, which are the typical routes by different students, right? So this data approximately roughly gives what college has performed in terms of its own language, right? So now I will start with MSRIT, equally good in all the parameters which I have mentioned, everything very similar to RV College. And now if you see the passing batch of 20 to 1920, 1121 students, approximately similar number of students attending or graduating in the minimum stipulated time frame, and the number of students who got places 829, again in the ratio of 80 to 85%. So it can be considered as a very good placements for MSRIT. Also, the median salary for MSRIT was 5 lakhs in 20 passing batch, and then the next year also MSRIT in 21 similar students were graduating 1121, and 871 students got placed, 877. So again, placements is good as 85%, and the median salary has also increased from 5 lakhs to 5.5 lakhs. And similar in the current year, which was 22 passing batch, in the previous batch 1124 students were eligible, and out of which 897 got placed. Again, excellent, 85% more placements, and 6,15,000 is the median salary. So this is the latest figure which was there till the previous batch 22 passing, and these are the information which colleges have shared to NRF for the ranking purposes, right? So this does not talks about the highest salaries and others, but it does takes into account that all these colleges have a good student strength of 1200 and around students, and which have the good number of IT service, IT or computer related branches, like 3 to 4 specializations, ECE at least 2 to 3 specializations, and then electrical electronics 1, and then they have core branches of mechanical, civil, metallurgy, chemical, and rest of them, right? So that's a reason these colleges are quite excellent, but the median salaries will be limited, compared to triple ITs, which are only standalone computer or IT services branch. So that's all I have to cover in this particular video. I'm going to compare more colleges with the similar information, like BMS Institute Technology, BMS IT, and Niti Meenakshi, and so on. So that's all. Take care and bye, and please subscribe to get similar information.